Gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Mr. Ramesh Srinivasan, Chief Growth Officer, Flyfish.ai, as he enlightens us on Consultative Sales AI for e-commerce. Let's put our hands together and welcome Mr. Srinivasan to the stage.
It's not the first time that people got Flyfish wrong, and won't be the last time either. I've heard from fry fish to Amritsari to everything out there. Uh, but just that, Flyfish is a hook that you use to get a fish in, all right? So the fish literally does not mean the customer here, but the idea is that it's the smartest way to do business, right? And and I think a quick introduction to Flyfish. Flyfish is born in the generative AI space. So you heard of born in the cloud companies. You are hearing all day companies which are moving to cloud from bare bone metal retail to what they want to do. We have a history of doing some great search with some of the best brands that you're familiar with in India. That said. When we sought out to start that, we didn't transform from being a chat to a generative AI chat. We didn't start as a elastic based search to a generative AI based search, or we just created everything new. So Flyfish is a culmination of great thinking of bringing generative AI at the base to do a lot of things together, which means search, conversational commerce, extending it to recommendations, which is an AI-based recommendation, which could be a style advisor to your beauty advisor to your, any kind of advisory service, right on the website where the connections are with the customer, and extending it to things like WhatsApp, extending it to your social media. Now that's broadly what Flyfish does. I'm going to walk you through a few quick demos, and then we'll talk about how it helps customers to increase CAC, improve your business, convert more, and so on and so forth. Completely new paradigm, single product which does all. So far, you've seen search companies being separate, chat companies being separate, social. You probably had to depend upon your agency to do most of the stuff. But that said, a quick video on this.
Endless choices, confusing reviews. Exhausting, isn't it? What suits me? Will it look good on me? What's trending? So many questions, so little time. Wouldn't it be fantastic to have an AI stylist giving you all the fashion advice you ever need? Meet Flyfish, your personal AI fashion stylist. Always at your fingertips, ready to elevate your style and enhance your personality. Flyfish Stylist curates perfect outfits just for you, based on your context, need, and your vibe. From casual outings to glamorous evenings, Flyfish AI Stylist ensures you're impeccably dressed for every occasion. Wait, there is more. Found an image you love on social media? Upload it to Flyfish and discover options to get a similar look. Flyfish AI Stylist, trained on global fashion trends, blends cutting-edge technology with your personal preferences, curating every style, design, and mood just for you. Say goodbye to fashion fatigue. Radiate confidence. Wow! Awesome.
All right, that doesn't stop with just the fashion, the accessories. It gets extended to many other things. And the root cause of all this is the way search and the way people ask questions have completely changed, which means I used to go to a website and say, sports shoes, all right? And it would throw up a bunch of things that's there on the sale, and I could filter with the price, or I could filter with whatever that they gave me as an option. Today, I specifically look for, I'm looking for white sneakers for evening casual wear, right? And those kind of long-worded, multi-attributed search, and I can even throw in the last word as under 10,000 rupees or above 5,000, right? Things like that. So the search is picking up multiple attributes, so color, price, your occasion, which is the evening wear, etc., etc. And where is this all emerging? It's emerging from our own lifestyles. We are going with Siri or your Alexa or your chatbots. You tend to ask long, great questions. And two of the Indians just got awarded for doing some good prompt engineering. One of the studies from Salesforce shows that 71% of the customers expect brand to offer real-time assistance. Just to give you an example, somebody in the retail may ask for gajar ka halwa recipe. So it has to pick up multiple threads, multiple languages, and also give you the full menu of who and what goes into making that, right? Things like that. So things are getting fairly complex. What are the accessories that'll go with my green dress? And whoever asked that questions before, it's fairly common to see that in search patterns today. We do work with customers who give us their previous search history, and the reason why they talk to us is because they are not able to solve it. And we see such patterns clearly, right? I need a skin lotion without vitamin C because I'm allergic. Can you recommend lenses for wildlife photography? The customer is looking for enhanced experience of search, recommendation, and conversation. You don't want the conversation to, the chatbot to start and say, 4 things available, choose from product not delivered, want to talk to an agent, where is my order, etc. No, they just want to say, hey, I ordered something, I'm looking for the delivery. And then the prompt engineer would probably, engineering message would probably come back, can you give me your order number? Instead of wasting time, right? So you want everything to be conversational, quick, easy, and you will see this trend more and more hitting you as you go along. I'm going to touch upon 3 large, broad issues today, which is search, conversation, chatbot, and extending it to social, and then the layer that you saw today first, which is the stylish. And equivalent to stylish, there are many things. It could be a recommendation engine, a stylish, an advisor, depending upon where you are. A financial services company needs a financial advisor. A fashion company needs a stylish. A jewelry company needs a jewelry advisor. For lack of imagination, I could say this. One of the things that's very clearly what we did is put everything in a box. We've heard that, search are different, chat is different, all that in a box by just training all your products, your FAQs, blogs, e-commerce, storefront, whatever build it's on, bringing all of them together and injecting them and training them all at one go. And once the training is done, the AI engine will take over. We are building IPs on top of the search and the AI module to just keep making the entire engine more and more conversational. So what we do is search, personalization, conversation. We've got multiple advisors. We're now at 8 advisors today for multiple verticals. And then just deploy it on the web or app and all your social needs all at one go. That's what Flyfish brings in. I'm going to show you a couple of 1-minute videos. Let's get started there. This is for a camera company in the US wherein the search says, I'm doing a wedding shoot, I'm a beginner, can you suggest a DSLR for less than 3K? So the attributes are money, 3K, DSLR is a kind of the tech, then you got multiple stuff. And here's what the recommendation came with. It came up with the price in the range that they wanted. Then it also gave a rationale on why we recommend this. And this is not something that you have ever seen before, which is this reason why we give it. I could always pick up the description from the catalog and give it. But the reason our system recommends that is what's important. And then you have the right side where some of those recommendations are coming from your marketer, which means that what can I cross-sell, upsell? Do I have stuff that I can do? Next question. Can you suggest some compatible lenses that'll go with it? Now the good thing is that it already knows what you clicked. So it's going to show compatible lenses which are linked to the previous camera. So you really don't have to keep saying that for 540 series, give me the camera. And it also gives you other brands' lenses which are compatible with what you have. Then here's the new one. Then it says, how can I capture night star? This has got nothing to do with the product nor anything else with recommendation. But it picked up all this from the blogs, 600 odd blogs that got written in the pages. Some photography guy were involved in writing those blogs, and then we read through those blogs and gave it because it was injected at the time of doing it. And this is where you win customers' trust, wherein you just don't give him and sell him. You also advise him on great ways to make his purchase better, right? What did we do here? What we did was We broke down a complex question into smaller pieces, understood what he needs, compared it with what we have from the catalog, made cross-sell quick action recommendation based on logics that were pre-fed and trained, and of course, based on his question and need and the attributes, all this got covered at one go with a rationale on why it got done the way it got done. Um, Next, I'm going to, okay, same thing gets rendered on a line or a WhatsApp or any other channel that you want. So once I train Flyfish, it can sit on search, make those search type of recommendation. I'm going to show you some examples of that. It can go on your chat, make those recommendation as if you need a chat as a recommender or an advisor or simply a chat, or extend it to WhatsApp either on your site or on your popular number that you've been using in the past. This can be used both for support, which means that where is my order, when is my delivery, to promos, wherein you say existing customers, here's buy two get two new launch for my premium customers, and you are a part of my premium customer list, right? And people will love that. And it's exactly how it'll render itself. So the same app takes care of that, and you will see that the prompt engineering has led to asking, I'm looking for a skincare routine, and the question is, can you please elaborate? What kind of questions? So these kind of prompt engineering is what we build, and that's what we train on. When the question becomes a little vague, so to speak, so that we get the answer right, right? And that's how the recommendation are done. And then I'm negating it. I'm saying, hey, these are all great, but I need something without a vitamin C, right? Because I'm allergic. And boom, everything gets thrown out and you get a non-vitamin C recommendation. And that again comes from the learning and the training that the system does. And obviously it's a quick commerce, so we always want to sell if you're in a quick commerce space, just not advisory. So you can do that and bring them back to your add to cart on your website for security reasons if you like. And for those who are who like it, they want to do and close it right there. Here's how the search will look. We have looked at a chat bot on a full screen. We have looked at a WhatsApp. And let's look at search. Long sleeve dress, right? Simple. Certainly, these are some options that is there for you. And it also gives you the ability to filter on the side. And you'll have to imagine for your own product how it will render. Obviously, not everything is a dress and as a beauty care. Obviously, short 15 minutes, we can only show as many flavors, but we got more, and there is a booth out there where we could show you more. And then obviously similar product, recommended for, trending today, and so on and so forth. I could even go as high as saying, I'm looking for a bohemian theme for my evening party, please recommend. You don't have to worry whether bohemian theme is written in any of your catalog or not. I'm pretty sure it's not. But I know that if it's a bohemian theme, I know which era, what flowers I can throw in, right? And that's the training modules that our backend engineering does. And once I pick up, great, you have selected certain items, and you see on the right, Style Advisor. It constantly keeps matching and recommending stuff for you if you keep that thing on, which means that it also helps you to cross-sell, upsell. And there you need not, if you're a single product company and you don't do the bags and the shoes, then you could recommend similar or close to or adjacency as you go along. That is a easy play, so to speak. Do you have something in red? No previous. Do you have the same dress in red? No. You just have something in red. It picks up that the whole piece can be in red, and then the recommendations completely change dynamically, right? And then the best deals, if somebody is looking for a deal, and so on and so forth. And then eventually you come back and say, hey, I need something which is in a yellow. I changed my mind. And boom, everything changes. And what's clearly you will see is the differentiator is also, apart from a very precise recommendation, great side product or adjacencies, the deals that you want, you can collapse it, show more, show less, depending upon the kind of catalog that you want and how you want to recommend. And then do you have and then the important thing is you can always go back to what you saw. And this you can't do in today's search. Absolutely new, right? You can't do this in today's search. You can't, you just have to go back. You just can't do all the filters that you did at one go, right? And that's a big difference. I could get into the nuances and the details as you go along, but that's not important. The important thing is this is far higher than what's available in the market today and gets extended one app does it all. How do we do it? Next question. Obviously, if you want more details, there's a booth outside. Happy to have a chat. Product catalog, e-commerce, marketing collateral, sales conversations, FAQs, what you train your back-end support, everything gets injected. And give us more, we'll inject more. And then train that. And one of the question is personalization data. We don't own the data. We don't keep the data. So you will have to do the cohorts outside and send it to us, and we pick that up and present that. So just that, that I get asked that fairly often. I'm on my last 10. Oh, I've already crossed my 10 seconds. And obviously, and you train and you launch across. Typically, 4 to 6 weeks, you're up and running once the training and testing is done, even for mid to large enterprise. I said this before, opportunities, Flyfish can be extended across channels and platform, not just on your web and app, but also on your social media, messenger, and so on and so forth. This we have spoken about. Obviously, we are all in for the fact that everybody wants, reduce CAC, improve, efficiency, sell more, cross-sell more, keep the customer happy. And that's what Flyfish does. More questions. I think since I've overran by 50 seconds, if there are questions, happy to take them. Or if they give me grace time, I will take them now. If not, then I'm outside if you want any help. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Srinivasan.